planting great seeds in our husbands and our kids.
This is way before the mass hysteria of this.
Yeah, now the shows are the kids.
Have you seen any of them?
I haven't watched them. Every society has a vested interest in maintaining the type of order. I think that America allows for the elasticity in their rubber band to sort of like push to the edges.
Hello, moderators. This is Book. I'd like to talk about the title of the room, if I may.
Yes, permission granted, Book.
So, I've read it in a book that evolution occurs via anti-socialistic methods. Meaning, we have socialists, and then we have anti-socialists. The truth about anti-socialism is that the socialists think that they're being anti-socialist by wanting social programs, but that's just not the truth. Socialists, especially Democrat socialists, are absolutely 100% mentally ill. They should all be arrested and put into mental health education facility camps to help them with their bad opinions.
This is certainly sophisticated.
Now, if you abort children and you decapitate them in the uterus, or if you marry men and call yourself a rabbi, you're a faggot retard. You're a retard faggot. You should go to the John Kitover mental health facility to help people.
What's that ad? No, but that was not in good faith.
Norm, it's John Kitover's account. But Mom is also AYN on the stage. It's
I
also.
know that. I mean, I just want him to talk like a normal person. There's no problem.
No, there's a prime example of mental illness. I mean, sitting in Fruit underwear with 30 phones around you with streaming live, that would probably, for the 5 years, that would probably indicate some level of.
There's something there. There's
Do
something.
you believe in a different brand of underwear, Brad? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, I had to wear that stuff in the Navy, and so, like, you know, they gave you the tighty whities, but I mean, as soon as you could, you bought boxers. Like, you let the boys free. So, I mean, you know.
Wait, you guys were required to wear
In boot camp.
In boot camp, yeah.
Government.
Wait, who was the endorser there? Jen? Was that you?
I'm just saying that if you marry men or you murder babies and you think that you're mentally healthy and all there, you could be a faggot, retard faggot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a point there!
Pregnancies and stuff.
If they call us to say they're living for babies, they will say.
Also,
that
he was
it's not
making
considered.
a dig at somebody else on the stage. I'm gonna be that.
Oh.
It's unnecessary. It could be coming. I've seen this guy speak in a very nice way and actually add to the conversation, and I want to encourage
Right.
that and not corrosive, nonsense.
Well, what I noticed about Evan is that he does match energy in a room. So when he did come up, when he started to speak, that said person came off mic and made a comment first. So then that's when Evan will go full troll mode and then just be and run amok. So if people are having a normal conversation, not being kind of something like not being equal.
I mean, he's becoming like that sort of crazy guy that everybody knows about, It's like, he's on the corner with his radio.
And you might consider the weirdest things. We had like at least on the Republican side of Clubhouse or more the on that avenue, the conservative, we had like 4 or 5 people running around saying that they were running for elections. Odd thing though is that they ran their election campaigns on Clubhouse, which made 0 sense to me. But we had it. We even had it in the libertarian side, and there were some Democrat or progressive or liberal people that were running around. And I don't understand this thought process because it's coming to today. To run solely on TikTok, Instagram, Clubhouse, Twitter, whatever it is, Twitter, Clapper, whatever you're using. Why? Like, it's important to get a message out. I understand that. But if that's all you're doing, how can you run a campaign solely on social media? You actually still have to go talk to people.
You do?
You still have to break laws. You still have to go and meet townsfolk, visit states, visit cities, visit districts. And I would say that was a mental illness that came out of the pandemic, was people thinking they were going to be politicians and revolutionize America by running a political campaign on Clubhouse. It was fucking weird, especially with some of the libertarians. They were the most crazy on that one.
They were for sure. I did not know. Do you remember, Brad? Do you remember Bootleg Libertarian was his name? Remember Bootleg?
Yes.
You know that he passed away, right?
No, I didn't.
He, like a Brooks situation. Yeah, really sad. I didn't even know that. Roger told me like a couple months ago.
Wow.
Yeah, and he's married and had kids.
Yep. He wanted to box me in a ring.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not a boxer, so like, yeah, whatever. That's really sad.
It is.
So today I became acquainted with a YouTube channel called Hot White Underbelly, and it's a man who does interviews with people in Skid Row, discussing their crack and fentanyl use.
It's soft right. I've been watching them for years,
Oh, yeah,
like
soft
10 years. Yeah, they're really interesting. They're well shot. They're very, very interesting.
How prevalent is this? Like it seems to be quite prevalent.
What's that?
I guess
Degeneracy?
crack and fentanyl use.
Hey, don't be too hard on the crackheads. Like, first off, they're probably the hardest working people in America. You've never, ever seen somebody, a crackhead, ever get up and say, you know what, screw this, I don't need to do this today, I don't need to go to work, I need a mental health day, I'm just going to lay down. They will always get up and find a way to score the drugs or alcohol that they need, and they will achieve that fucking goal in any method they can. They are the biggest hustlers in America.
Proud America.
That may be true. Very well may be true. Because I'm not trying to
No,
like
it's
do
not
anybody.
true. I mean, drug abuse seems to be fairly constant in the population. I mean, I've heard under the past few administrations as many as 100,000 times a year fentanyl overdoses. There's a fair amount of, opioid abuse. But that's what you're talking about. I mean, that's fentanyl. Crack is obviously a very different creature.
Yeah.
This is mainly, I think, sort of lurid and fascinating look at the underworld, the underbelly. It's not like it's prevalent. It's like, I don't think I know any crackheads or...
Well, you remember that song, Your Mama's on Crack Rock?
Hey, Dan, did you say that Brooks died?
Yeah, Brooks.
That's very sad. I love Brooks. That's very sad.
Can't
So,
join the
the reason
house,
why-
Gigi. Michelle,
That's
tell this
very
fire
sad.
return to let me join
It's
the house.
relatable.
The reason why it actually came up was because I had a conversation with another friend a couple of days ago, maybe 3 to 4 days ago, and they mentioned to me,
Dennis, you ready
that
to
even children,
you ready to
like
relaunch the John
teenagers,
Kitover band for the day?
are widespread smoking
Time for
Yeah,
a little
at least
power
where they are.
rush, a bull
crack and
rush.
fentanyl in marijuana.
Super rush.
That was at least that's what locally
Teenagers
that I came across
smoking marijuana?
in crack.
I can't.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. without further ado, just for Gigi's Mansion, this is an exclusive giant Kitover band event. We are live at Lollapalooza. We're setting up on stage. This is the pre-show, pre-after party delight and celebration of Chicago in Gigi's Mansion.
To me, to me, to me, to me.
Ultra positive vibrations.
Come with trumpets sounding shrill over the hill. Come with drums low muttering from the spring. Come with flute and come with pipe. And they're not right. Wait and ride and wrestle with them that have no goals to miss. So my body weary of empty glass, strong as a lion, sharp as an axe. Come on, the loneliness of the devil down, thrust the sword through the gallant fetter. I'll devour her, I'll beget her. To plan, thrill with lips, I'm lost over the lights. Oh man, my man, come careering out of the night. Oh pan, you pan, you pan, you pan, come over the sea, from Sicily and from Arcady. Roaming as Bacchus with fauns and pards and nymphs and satyrs for my guards on a milk white ass. Come over the sea to me, to me. Come with a coral in bridal dress, on the potter's silken sword, and wash my white eye, beautiful God in the moon of the woods, on the marble mount, the dimpled dawn of the elm.
Well, a very eventful day yesterday and morning. I haven't stopped this morning until about an hour ago. I'm literally going to. I made a whole bunch of salads and I grilled chicken.
Found in the purple of the shedding prayer, in the crimson shrine, the scarlet slab, that startles in eyes of blue, to watch thy wantonness weeping through the tangled grove. Then your
So they come in between. trying to like possess you. I don't call them spirits, I call them dimensional beings. They're trying to take over
Dimensional
your
beings
mind.
from Islam? This is the gift that keeps giving. Dimensional beings? Listen to the words coming out of your mouth. Dimensional beings? From which dimension?
I don't know why do we keep inviting this guy up? Can we
Hello?
get rid of this guy, please? We don't
Hello?
want to bore him with our boring rooms.
Hello?
Can we knock him down, please? He came in here, I told you he was
Well,
on
speak of a
punishment.
dimensional being, and one will appear. Look who's here.
All right, well, we're gonna do this. All right,
What is
so
this, the Little Caesars of Islam? Hello?
Daniel, let's have a meeting.
Can I get another slice?
Do you think that he's repented? All right. Did he repent? He hasn't repented yet? Okay.
Haven't repent. It's not Yom Kippur yet, guys. I'll do it on Yom Kippur.
Let's not make the case.
But Daniel has to also ask for forgiveness. How dare you, Daniel? How dare you? Hello?
You were pissing us off with
The bells?
You came in here.
You don't like the bells? That's part of Islam.
I like the bells. I like the bells. She didn't like the bells.
Yes. Listen to me, okay?
You guys just live for drips of narjas. That's it. You guys don't even talk about Islam. You just wait for narjas to come in and sprinkle you with their narjas juice. You guys don't care academically about Islam. You're frauds. You're fakes. You're not scholars. You're just narjas juice drippers.
This guy's worse than me.
You're an international dimension being, Drogo. Get a haircut.
Yes.
Get a haircut.
He's way worse.
No, all that.
You know how much shampoo and mousse you have to use? You're gonna kill the planet with all your shampoo and mousse and hairspray conditioner.
That was good. That was a good one. That was a good one.
You're not Muslim if you got hair like that. You better cut it to save the world.
He's not a Muslim. He's not a Muslim.
He's not?
No.
Well, where'd you get that shirt? Did you buy it on eBay? It looks like it's worth $9.
It's called a beach shirt. It's a beach shirt.
It's not a shirt. Let it go, man. It's a big shirt. This is Friday's shirt, bro. You
Well,
can't have a Friday shirt?
it's camel day, and not many of you study it, you just endlessly talk, but the camel is a metaphor for the ability to traverse.
Actually, you shouldn't be the metaphors, man. Stop the metaphors. Stop with these metaphors, please. You're so into metaphors that you're lost.
You're talking about international dimension beings, retard faggot, and you're gonna tell me you don't like a metaphor about a camel? You look like a fucking camel. If you listen and use your ears, you might learn the truth of the earth. If you listen. The truth of the earth. It's not flat from your birth to your death.
Other beings being used to corrupt you. That's what it
He
is.
said Earth. He said Earth. What Earth? Earth. That sounds like, wait, you remember Al? Remember Al? I mean, he's old enough to remember Al. Remember Al?
Chicago.
Yeah, remember Al? He was like Earth.
You're talking about Alex Jones.
No. We're talking about Al. Al, like the alien Al. He was like a little stuffed animal.
TV show, right? Count Drogo.
Yeah.
Are you named after the world famous Drogo from House of Cards or Game of Thrones?
Yeah, I took that name from the Count Drogo.
You know he was a faggot retard faggot, right?
I just like him because he's a true warrior.
He's a pedo. That actor, that Samoan faggot retard is a pedo.
I just like the name.
I saw. I don't want to say what I saw, but anyways, the point is, Islam. See, Barth has actually proven something, that you can create the same room every day, and it can keep giving you lemon juice. So Islam truly is the lemon tree. Judaism is the banana tree, and Christianity is the orange tree. If you mix it all up, you get a banana sundae. And then you invite the international dimension beings to come over and have a lunch party. Drink some Nespresso. I am complete.
Demons are just beings used by other women.
My man, come with trumpets sounding. glittering from the spring.
Who's leading it? Who's the main leader? Is it?
Come with flute and come with pipe. Am I not right? I who wait and rave and wrestle with ill that have no bounds to nestle. My body weary of empty clasp, strong as a lion and sharp as an ass. Come, oh come, I am numb with a lonely lust of devildom. Thrust the sword through the galling fetter, all devourer, all begetter. Give me the sign of the open eye and the token erect of thorny thigh and the word of madness and mystery. Open, 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 pan, 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 pan. I am a man. Do as thou wilt as a great God can. Open, open, open. I am awake in the grip of the snake. The eagle slashes with beak and claw. The gods withdraw. A great beast come. To death on the horn of the unicorn. I am pan, I am thy mate, I am thy man. Good of thy flock, I am gold, I am God. Flesh to thy bone, flower to thy rod. With hoofs of steel and race on the rocks. Through solstice stubborn to equinox. And I rave, and I rape, and I rip, and I rend. Everlasting world without end. Mannequin, maiden, maenad, man in the might on pan.
Is that Buttercup 4.0? Get your ass up here, Buttercup 4.0. Oh my god, I was so delighted to hear you've been banned from Israel. Ah,
Who told you that?
I heard you in a room saying that you got kicked out of Israel. You can't go back. You're forever banned.
No, they tried to, but they didn't stick. The charges didn't stick.
Oh, damn. Because if you actually do, if you are prevented from returning to Israel, holy
That's
shit.
quite an
Like,
accomplishment.
yeah, no joke. Like, you really got to go out of your way to fucking get that designation.
That's impressive, right?
That's impressive. But I mean, it doesn't actually work to your, if you actually were prevented from entering the country, like, that's a pain in the ass.
Hey, I have a question for you, John. Are you able to, when the Zions are talking shit about me, like, flag the recording?
Flag it? How do I flag? What?
Be like, hey, there's some people talking shit about you in this recording over here.
No, I mean, people are over you. Your Buttercup moment was like, you know, it was controversial for a moment, but your controversiality has withered as the years have progressed. So, the Amir is the king of terrorism. You know, you're just a mini socialist. You're not even on the scale of Amir's
Thank God.
grandness. I mean, he's.
They hate me more than Amir, though, for some reason.
What was that?
They hate me more than Amir.
Yeah.
The Zions.
I think it's because you're more annoying, actually, and that's pretty hard to do. Amir, have you ever heard Amir like really talk? He's super annoying. The way he stutters.
And I'm even more annoying than him.
Yeah, because you are a female Jewish voice, and for a Jewish man to hear a female, there's also the power.
It makes your balls shrivel and die.
Yeah, there's also the power dynamic of your green bean fascism, which is also appalling. So you are basically you're like a feminist, You're like a feminist, Nash.
Drescher.
Well, anyways, I'm just saying that
Like a
you
feminist Fran Drescher or like Sarah Silverman. What annoying Jewish women are you?
see you're like a trinity, and that's why you're so repulsive to a Jew. Because you embody the fascistic power. You're a woman and you have an annoying voice already, and you're Jewish. So you're like the triple toxicity that a man is like appalled from. If a man is a mosquito, you are mosquito spray.
Thank God.
Now I'm not saying in the real world. In the real world, you could probably fool a guy longer than you can on Clown House. But on Clown House, because you're so exposed, and there's so many recordings of you just asking questions. You ever notice how you always ask controversial questions, like, and you push the conversation forward by asking another question and asking another question? But what you're doing is you're just reframing the convo with every question you ask. And eventually, no, I said ask. And what I'm saying is eventually your show, you see, your shows can only go, you actually have no endurance. You have, impact, but you have no lasting impact, meaning that your gravity is still off. You can't.
I sell tickets. People, even the Zions invite me to their room now to sell tickets.
See, you're incapable of creating in the industry. I know you work in media, but in Hollywood, we call it critical mass, meaning that it's a nuclear chain event. You don't have to fuck with it anymore. It's fully automated. And this is where you struggle. Personally, professionally. Listen, if a cell phone is the highest achievement of human intelligence and technology, and you can buy them for $49 and put it on a tripod and just use that and literally just, it never dies. For many years. You know what happens to a battery in a phone after many years of live streaming on YouTube? It expands. And it tries to break out of the case. And I am worried that some of these phones could detonate or start a fire. So I have to cycle them out and put them into retirement. Well, I guess that kind of describes you in a nutshell. I hope you've enjoyed my analysis. I hope you use it as an after-action ready review to improve your processes.
I didn't hear anything actionable there.
Well, that's a you problem. I'm sorry. But I know I don't have to say I'm sorry. I'm just telling you in advance. Are you watching the Dr. Fauci roast?
No.
Ugh, because they're roasting him. He has had to plead the fifth 100 times.
Wait, there's a roast? Like a Comedy Central roast?
No! The senators are grilling him in a senatorial Q&A.
Nice.
He's subpoenaed.
Do you think COVID was a hoax?
100%. The biggest hoax in human history.
Okay. Did you wear a mask?
Yeah, when I had to. But I did get on the train in 2020, and this Chinese girl was sitting next to me, and it looked like blood was running from her nose. And she looked like she had the flu, and I was like, oh my God. I got up and I walked away real quick. I was like, are they flying Chinese all around America infected with COVID to spread the virus? And on trains and on buses, and then I realized that I must be a faggot, retard, faggot. That poor girl just had a cold. There's no way that the Wuhan Virology Institute somehow just like opened up their windows and was like, the world is infected with COVID-19 virus! That's just not how the virus flew around the world like a hurricane. Anyways, Buttercup, welcome to the Church of Buttercup. You inspired this house. You inspired me to take action. You know what you are? Not only are you retarded, but you're actually, you do believe in structural white racism, right? You would have to, with your position on Israel, you would have to be a structural white racist, a deconstructionist.
Wait, I'm a racist or I believe in racism?
Excuse me?
You said I'm a structural white racist, or I'm someone who believes in it?
You believe in the theory that society is structurally white racist. It's just a yes. I mean, you don't have to like think about it. I understand who you are because there are other women on this app who believe that if you are not deconstructing structural white racism every single day, then you are a part of and a member of the structural white racism. And so if you think Israel is an apartheid state, if you think Israel is a neo-colonial settler project, if you think Israel is a genocidal, warmongering, hypocritical, terroristic state, well, then you think it's structurally white racist. I mean...
Can we dwell with each other a little bit? Like, the
excuse me?
values are a little off the deep end too, right? Like, Israel does do some fucked up shit, right? Like, just between the two of us, off the record.
Yeah, well, cops in Chicago, cops in New York, cops in Miami, cops in LA, every major city. No, I'm just telling you that law enforcement, which is nothing more than the extension of war, you're taking a gang of armed men and you're telling them to go from...
Okay, but sometimes they do it unnecessarily because out of revenge or out of, trauma response. They're not always acting in their own strategic interests. They're acting counter to their strategic interests just to punish and terrorize the other, no?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean...
You're great. See, I knew you were a reasonable guy. I knew it, John. I knew you had it in you. These guys, these hospitalists are fucking nuts, okay? Like, you really buy this shit about the most moral army in the world and how we always knock twice.
It's not the most...
Give me a break.
It's not the most moral, it's the most legal. See, that's the thing is, they take
the most legal because they don't believe in the law. They don't sign on to all the conventions. That's why it's the most legal.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
I'm saying break their own laws.
I'm saying that they definitely utilize lawyers in their military activities to a very high degree.
They're Jews.
Well, look at the way the Palestinians would conduct their war. Do you think they consult with lawyers to find out whether or not this is acceptable and legal? No.
That's because it's like a militia. It's not like a formal army.
I get it, but what I'm telling you is, in terms of who...
the PA does with its security forces.
Well, who has... I'm just saying, who has the moral high ground? It's not the Islamic terrorist willing to accomplish their goals and missions using absolutely no legal prudence at all.
There is no legal framework for that. Let's be real. You know that.
I know. So what? Why in the world would you support a group of pirates?
Available for them to use. They gotta use the go rogue. You know, they gotta use their own.
Yeah. You see, this is the thing about guerrilla warriors, where I actually don't want to side with guerrilla warriors and pirates. This is why you are a retard faggot. And I hate to break the bad news to you, but you wouldn't last 10 minutes in a Palestinian concentration camp. They would eat you alive. They'd skin you and have you for fucking dinner. And you'd be like, why are you eating me? I was on social audio chat apps for years supporting your cause. Ah, it's my liver. Ah, that's my kidney. Ah! You see what I'm saying, Buttercup?
Yeah, I hear you.
You are a delusional. See, part of Zen philosophy is helping people break through their illusions, delusions.
Weaving in like the new word association.
Exactly, because I'm trying to help you try to get straight, because unfortunately you're weak, you're fat, you're obnoxious, you're low IQ, and you're gay.
Chicago, wouldn't you say to first be made straight, one must become broken?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to break up her brain so she can wake up tomorrow with the new subconscious
That was
implants.
a very Zen idea.
See, Clubhouse is actually nothing more than a subconscious suggestion app. And I am merely trying to unfuck you by neurologically, subconsciously, linguistically program your brain to realize that you would be what's for dinner in a Palestinian pirate camp.
Mind rapage.
Yeah. You think you've never been quadruple penetrated, have you? Probably.
How does one get quadruple penetrated? There's
Well,
only
how do
3
you
holes.
get double penetrated? You're
That's
You're not thinking
That's
outside of the
theory.
box. See, what I'm saying is they
But
will.
like your mind is penetrated.
No, they will
Your
skull.
mind fucks.
They will skull fuck your ears and implode your brain because they don't care if you live or die. Have you seen? Did you see what they did to the women on October 7th? I mean, I've seen horrific videos that you've probably never seen.
Okay, but did you see what the IDF soldiers did to the Palestinian prisoners with the dogs?
Uh-oh, what did they do with the dogs?
Well, I have in my PTR a bunch of clips throughout history of militaries raping people, training dogs to rape prisoners, and it seems like that's a possibility.
See, I'm kind of like
I'm not saying it did happen, I'm saying there's allegations.
Did you ever collect like baseball cards or Pokemon cards or Star Wars cards or what kind of collectibles did you have as a kid? Did you have a sticker collection? Like, what did you like as your little collectible as a younger person?
Rocks.
Rocks. You had a rock collection.
Yeah.
Well, you sound like a Palestinian terrorist right from the get-go, chucking rocks at people. No fucking surprise there. Mom,
You're really good at improv.
What do you want to be when you grow up, my little buttercup? Mom, I want to be a political agitator and throw rocks at law enforcement and be a bitch cunt on the internet and annoy people and use my green bean fascism to make people feel like shit because I myself can't take the conversations because they're too ridiculous.
Do we know each other?
Yeah, he knows you.
Who's then? I don't remember.
He's just some autistic gay guy on the East Coast who uses a social audio chat app like every other faggot retard on this app. I mean,
Okay.
Buttercup, the point is, you work in the media. You're getting roasted on the media, by the media. The John Kitover show right now. Is there any, let me ask you this. If you could get into an Israeli, Jewish, Zionist time space capsule, you know, that allow you to travel through time, and you could go back and tell your younger self some things that were going to happen, you know, what would you tell your younger self? What instructions would you give your younger self? You can pick the age, 16, 12, whatever age you want. What would you tell that younger you?
I would say, like, say no to that birthright trip. It would have set me on, like, a completely different trajectory of, like, my interests and my heartbreak and all the baggage I have. Just say no to the birthright trip.
Just say no to birthright, because it could give you
That was a good one, right?
could give you heartbreak. That's funny. Oh my god, so true, huh?
Did you do the birthright trip, John?
Yeah, and I just got a call from my squeeze from the birthright trip yesterday, and she was telling me like the most horrific things about her life.
I told you, you gotta stay away from birthright.
I wouldn't say stay away from birthright. I would say
Why do you
stay.
think she's having horrific things in her life? Why do you think your life is going the way it is?
My life is great. Unfortunately, the girl that I spoke to, she's a cunt. She's a low IQ bitch. She's a self-centered, narcissistic, egotistical, horrible psychopath. I would say that's probably why things in her life aren't going the way that she anticipated them. And you know, see, a lot of women who think they're kind of like moderate conservatives, they're actually just liberal faggot retards. And they like to try to suggest that they're not a liberal faggot retard. But if you spend 20 years talking about animal torture and, you know, posting horrific videos of animals being like desecrated and abused, that's a psychological thing about you. That you're a fucking sick retard weirdo who wants to spend all your time on a specific type of content. And so, in the way that you spend your time creating anti-Jewish, anti-Israel, hate content about law enforcement and soldiery and military activities, it's the same thing. You're a macabre person who's interested in death.
Macabre is how you pronounce it.
Yeah, you just this is your fetish. This is your niche. And I salute you. But you're untouchable. No man is gonna want to stick his nose up by that fucking clit and take a whiff of that toxic stewage that you cook up every day. Ugh! Imagine you stirring a pot of hate every day.
How can I stir this pot a little? What else can I put in the pot? Ooh, it's smelling pretty hateful. Add a little more Palestinian children blood to the recipe. Yum! Now we're cooking with some gas.
You see what I'm saying?
This is high art. This is high. I gotta respect the game.
This is a roast. You know, I've run roast of Buttercup rooms before, but now I get you all to myself, 1-to-1 roast. You know, Zen isn't even saying anything because he's just like laying back and witnessing the Holocaust and genocide happening in this room right now. But I would just, honestly, I would encourage you to try to find some new hobbies. I know you're
I'm trying.
I know you're a social do-gooder, but really you're just an anti-Semite, and you're boring, and you're lonely on top of it, because this app proves that people aren't creative enough, and that people are generally bored and lonely, and they use the low-hanging fruit to create, spam. So I salute you on your artistic endeavor and your experiment, but you have failed, and you are a faggot retard.
Oh, okay. Alright, well thank you for the pep talk. I needed that. That was good therapy. John Kitover.
I just want to remind the audience that this is not projection. This is a roast.
Hello? Hello?
We got a hello out of her. That was fun. Okay. Zen, anything you want to say before I go on to the John Kitover band?
Oh, you're not going to be talking in any of these rooms? You're just going to be...
No, they kicked me from Scott and Norm's room. I can't get back on stage, so I'm gonna I'm gonna kick my band off for the day. You know, the yeah, dude, I'm telling you, in terms of like live streaming, because you can't hit copyright marks with your own AI music, it's unbelievable. And my music, I think, is pretty good. Some people compliment me and they say, your music sounds good, I like your music.
It must be bad. It must be robots. No, I know your music's not bad. I know it's pretty good.
It's all mostly all like Crowley poetry. And so if you think that Crowley or occult iconography symbolism is intelligent, well, if you mix it with AI music, I mean, holy shit, like I'm putting out, there's a reason why my music almost sounds commercial, because the commercial artists are all using occult terminology.
Stuff,
Yeah, they do sound very much like they were at the forefront. But now that you can create masterpieces that sound identical to major commercial artists, all this talk on this app, it's redundant and just an exhibition of loneliness and boredom. You know? Like, look at Brad. I mean, Brad can go on for 20 minutes about any topic under the sun. He's lonely. He's bored, you know?
And I need to play like an audiobook or something, honestly. It's been a while.
Yeah, just listen to the Tao Te Ching on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's like probably the best reset that I have found.
You're right. You're right.
It's very bass. Okay, take care. Talk to you soon.
Yeah, you too.
Thrill at listen, lust of the light. Oh man, my man, come careering out of the night of pan.
This is not projection, it was a roast.
Your pan, come over the sea. From Sicily and from Arcady, roaming as Bacchus with fawns and parks. nymphs and satyrs for thy guards. On a milk white
I want to label it correctly so when I am in the room it shows up in
to me.
The greatest roast of buttercup
To me.
ever.
Come with Apollo in bridal dress, shepherdess and Python. Come with Artemis silken shod, and wash thy white, thy beautiful God, in the moon of the woods on the marble mount. The dimpled dawn of the amber fount, dip the purple of passionate prayer in the crimson shrine, the scarlet snare, the soul that startles in eyes of blue, to watch thy wantonness peeping through the tangled grove, the gnarled holy on the living tree that is spirit and soul, and body and brain. Come over the sea, O Pan.
Is that John Lee? Oh my God.
O Pan, devil or God, to me, my man, come with trumpets sounding
Question is
shrill
Zapata.
over the hill. Come with drums low muttering.
What is this? I'm sick. There's no per cable.
Come with flute and come with pipe. Am I not right?
Also, there's an anti-Semite. I don't know.
I who wait and writhe and wrestle with air that hath no boughs to nestle. My body weary of empty class, strong as a lion and sharp as an ass. Come, oh come, I am numb with the lonely lust of devildom. Thrust the sword through the galling fetter, all devourer, all begetter. Give me the sign of the open eye,
Parson is 2x3.
and the smoking erect of thorny thigh, and the word of madness and mystery. O Pan, O Pan, O Pan, O Pan, 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 Pan. I am a man, do as thou wilt, as a great God can.
His journey through Pablo.
O Pan, O Pan, O Pan, O Pan, Pan. I am awake in the grip of the snake. The eagle slashes with beak and claw. The gods withdraw, the great beasts come. Eopan, I am born to death on the horn of the unicorn. I am Pan, 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 Pan. I am thy mate, I am thy man. Gold off thy flock, I am gold, I am God. Flesh to thy bone, flower to thy rod. With hoofs of steel I race on the rocks, through solstice stubborn to equinox, and I rave and I rape and I rip and I rend, everlasting world without end.
gonna view it, the unveiling of the company of heaven. Every man and every woman is a star. Every number is infinite. There is no difference. Help me, O warrior, Lord of Thebes, in my unveiling before the children of men. Be thou added, my secret center, my heart and my crown. Behold, it is revealed by Iros, the minister of Hoharkrat. The calves is in the cool, not the cool in the calves. Worship then the calves, and behold, my light shall by you. Let my servants be few and secret. They shall rule the many and the known. These are fools that men adore. Both their gods and their men are fools. Come forth, O children, under the stars and take your fill of love. I am above you, and in you my ecstasy is in yours. My joy is to see your joy. Above the genet azure is the naked splendor of new
Fill with me some lust of the light, oh man, my man, come careering out of the night, oh Pan, Eopan, 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 come over the sea, from Sicily and from Arcady, roaming as Bacchus with fawns and pods and nymphs and satyrs for thy gods, on a milk-white ass, come over the sea to me, come with Apollo in bridal, shepherdess and rifleness. Come with Artemis silken shod, and wash thy white, thy beautiful god, in the moon of the woods on the marble mount, the dimpled dawn of the amber fount. Dip the purple of passionate prayer in the crimson shrine, the scarlet snare, the soul that startles in eyes of blue, to watch thy wantonness weeping through the jumbled grove, the marlet bowl of the living tree, that is spirit and soul, and body and brain, come over the sea. Eopan, devil or God, to me, my man, come with trumpets sounding shrill over the hill, come with drums low muttering from the spring, come with flute and come with pipe. Am I not right? I who wait and writhe and wrestle with air that hath no boughs to nestle, my body weary of empty glass, strong as a lion and sharp as an ass. Come, oh come, I am numb with the lonely lust of devildom. Thrust the sword through the galling fetter, all devour world begetter.
democracy daughters. Ferocious fascism, cackling communism, equally frauds, cavort crazily all over the globe. They are hemming us in. They are abortive births of the child, the new Aeon of Horus. Liberty stirs once more in the womb of time. Evolution makes its changes by anti-socialistic ways. The abnormal man who foresees the trend of the times and that circumstantially is laughed at, persecuted, often destroyed by the herd. But he and his heirs, when the crisis comes, are survivors. Above us today hangs a danger, never yet paralleled in history. We suppress the individual in more and more ways. We think in terms of the herd war no longer kills soldiers. It kills all indiscriminately. Every new measure of the most democratic and autocratic governments is communistic in essence. It is always restriction. We are all treated as imbecile children. Dora. The manifestation of new wind, the unveiling of the company of heaven. Every man and every woman is a star. Every number is infinite. There is no difference. Help me, O warrior, Lord of Thebes, in my unveiling before the children of men. Be thou Hadid, my secret center, my heart and my tongue. Behold, it is revealed by the minister of Horpacrot. The cat is in the cool, not the cool and the cats. Worship then the cats, and behold my light shed over you. Let my servants be few and secret. They shall rule the many and the lone. These are fools that men adore. Both their gods and their men are fools. Come forth, O children, under the stars, and take your fill of love. I am above you, and in you my ecstasy is in yours. My joy is to see your joy above the gemelas you're in. The naked splendor of new the skies. Another woman shall awake the lust and worship of the snake. Another soul of God and beast shall mingle in the globe priest. Another sacrifice shall stain the tomb. Another king shall reign, and blessing no longer be poured to the hawk-headed mystical lord. Hey! pursue, whose words are truth. I invoke, I greet thy presence, O Rahur Kut. Unity, O Tarmo